So a buddy of mine gave me a great idea the other day. What if I took joint compound or that kind of wall putty and I used scrapers to kind of make different waves or different techniques, who knows actually, then do a pendulum over it and see how it kind of seeps into the holes. I've got a lot of that. It weighs way more than I expected. I hope I have enough, but we're just gonna play around with it and hope that these do the job. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to upgrade, and maybe this video will be a month long. This is the test piece. I'm gonna take this, cover it in blobs of whatever this is. I've got like a lighter format and a heavier one. We're just gonna go crazy on it. I'm not doing any backgrounds. It's just gonna be a bunch of goop and then a pendulum on top. Here we go. Okay, I should be a little bit more careful with this. Time to spread it out. We now have the perfect setup for whatever I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw a design in it and then we're gonna do a painting over it. So I'm feeling a little bit silly here. One, because I have the canvas in the wrong spot, and two, because I just did my little S swirly thing and it was completely wrong. I tried to do it upside down so like the viewer would enjoy it better, but it didn't work at all. It just is a weird figure eight now. So sorry for that. I was trying to go for something fun, do one of those like middle school S's or whatever, if you guys are the right generation for this, but that didn't happen. So what I'm experimenting with here is I've got joint compound and I've put it down and we're doing paintings over it, and that 3D effect should do something interesting. I'm doing 3 tests today. This is the first, and what I'm going to do at the end of this is kind of mix the 2 colors together. So I'm going to take my putty knife that's getting painted right now and I am going to basically do pendulums or like swipe through the pendulum essentially and kind of mix it up, see what that looks like. I don't love this painting. I might actually grab it right here. Yeah, let's put it here. Here we go. Okay, now we're on to something here. Okay, this is the coolest thing ever. Now we're gonna do a pendulum on top of this because it's my painting and I can do what I want. All right, quick painting here. We've got, excuse me, I've got asparagus and joint compound background. Not real asparagus, but I've got asparagus color. And then we're doing a pendulum on top. And the previous one, it looked terrible, so I just swiped it together and it made the most beautiful background I've ever seen. And now we're doing a painting on top of it and seeing how that interacts with everything else. So it's just gonna be this. I think I'm gonna leave it real simple because it might just run everywhere. And maybe I don't even do a pendulum on top next time. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, that might have been the coolest thing I've ever created. So beautiful. I need to do like zoom in shots somehow of that. We'll see if I can get some of that. But let's do some more. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, that's so much lighter than I expected. There's bright red paint in the can, but it came out like a cream color. That's bizarre. So I have probably 6 inches of the joint compound on this painting, and it was so much fun to do. I was hoping for dark color so I could get like this black hole effect, but now we just got cream color going to the center here, I guess. Maybe what I do is I do the same thing I did before where I mix this in and then do black on top. I think that's going to be the plan. I really loved the effect last time. This last one I'm going to do is going to be ocean expired. So big old canvas. It's going to be joint compound, and then I'm going to do blue, and then it'll be white on top of that. So we'll get like an ocean theme. We'll see how that goes though. But in the meantime, let's wrap this up right here. Now time for the smear. It's red, it's not cream. Oh, I guess I gotta get the putty knife out of there, that'd be good. Okay, here is painting number 2 on this giant glob. I'm gonna clean up the edges right now, because I wanna be able to move this thing. Like, there is a canvas underneath this, I promise. There we go. Transporting this will be interesting. Man, I'm loving how these are turning out. They're so weird, but I kind of love it. This next one I'm going to do gray background, blue pendulum, swipe the pendulum about, and then do white pendulum on top and swirl that together lightly, and that will be the conclusion. It'll look like a star. But for this one, I'm going for like a black hole effect. I'm gonna actually punch this out like this. Okay, that might be the coolest thing I've done all day. I take this back. This is turning out pretty spectacular. Do I bring it into the center? That's the real question. No, it'll kind of seep in, I think. No, I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. Stick that back there, why not? All right, I like this. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, this is the coolest thing I've ever done. It's so beautiful. There's so much texture. I can customize it any way I want. I'm gonna try the next one with less paint, I think, because these have been less plaster, more paint, because these have been insane. But it still should be beautiful. Oh, that's actually really nice. I am going for like an ocean theme on this one. So I was thinking like blue and then swirl it together and then white on top. I may have to add some darker colors into this because I think this gray, or big old blob, yep. I think this gray is going to be too overpowering and you won't be able to see the white. So we're going to have to do a darker color as well. Maybe like a dark gray, or like maybe even just light blue, something. I might just add some paint and swirl it together. Because what I found is when you do this, whatever color is mostly on there is the color that's going to show up, or like paint wise. The paint goes over the putty, if that makes sense. Okay, pull that out. There we go. Now we're getting a stream. Where was this before? Whoa, big blobs. Okay, time for phase 2. All right, time for the finale of this painting. We got that beach vibe going. So now let's go ahead and get the pendulum on top. I'm gonna start this one real high. Oh, there it is. There it is. So this is an ocean kind of feel to it. It's, I meant to do like a tropical, but it kind of turned into a tumultuous sea type thing. So yeah, it's a little bit messier than I intended, but I am using a new technique. I actually have joint compound down, and then I'm doing a pendulum over that, and then swiping through it and creating like different patterns and stuff. We just did a green one that is one of the most beautiful things I have ever created, in my opinion. And now this guy, it's interesting because we have a lot of gray in the painting. There's a tiny bit of gray in the lines as well, and that actually comes out pretty strong. So who knows what's gonna happen as this wraps up. I'll probably speed this up. It's getting a little repetitive just doing the drippies, but whatever. Maybe I'll just do black on top. I'm gonna do one soon that's black and white. I need to get more of this joint compound. I actually used most of it that I had. I bought 2 huge containers, and in 3 paintings basically used all of it. Which honestly is a good thing. I'm having fun with it, that's all that matters. Okay. These are a disaster though. Like I'm just covered in just crust. There we go. There we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm really bad at this YouTube stuff. I had so much fun making this. I don't even know if I recorded a full YouTube video or I'll have to fill in the blanks. But I hope you guys enjoyed what you did see. And if you didn't see it, maybe I'll do another one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.